And news breaking this minute, Doordarshan has responded to Election Commission over the question of broadcasting Prime Minister Modi's Maybe Chowkidar address for about 1.5 hours. DD has told EC that PM's program was not a political rally but a news program with high news value. DD has also cited that other private news channels also broadcasted the program. Well, that's the response they're coming in to the notice that the Election Commission of India had issued. DD News has now defended its decision to run Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 1.5-hour public address, which is called Maybe Chowkidar. And this was the full address that was done on March 31st, and it has defended its decision on the grounds of its high news value. Remember, the Congress had earlier questioned the decision to run the full address. DD said that various other private TV channels have also run the same address in its entirety due to high news value. Let me get in further inputs. My colleague Ayushman joining me with further updates. Ayushman, DD seems to have defended its decision of running the 1.5-hour Prime Minister Modi's public address, specifically saying that the program had high news value.
Well, exactly, Purva. If you see the DD's response to the Election Commission, in which it has said that the Prime Minister's rally in the Maybe Chowkidar program was not a public address, but it was a rally which was being addressed, and it was also being carried out on several other platforms, and it had a news value. That's why the Election Commission should note this fact should have noted this fact, and that's why it has defended its decision to air. Remember, the public broadcast can't be used. It's for the public address, as well as the Prime Minister's address in Shakti was questioned, and that's why this is the second time in which Maybe Chowkidar program has been questioned, and DD has now defended its coverage, saying it has the high value, and at the same time it was Prime Minister's coverage which was being carried by other channels as well. So there is nothing wrong on DD's part to display it.
Also, Ayushman, one more thing that DD has said in its response is how it was not just DD which telecasted it. Also, other private TV channels have also shown the entire address in its entirety because of its high news content. Given the response that DD has given, can we expect Election Commission perhaps to now looking at all the other TV channels as well to see or to validate what DD has claimed?
Well, Purva, if you see the question, first of all, was from DD because it's a state broadcast. And the question rises because it is a state broadcast, so the question has been asked from DD. While the private channels, they have aired, they'll have the Election Commission will surely ask from them. But the moot question remains here is that DD, which has defended its decision to air these services, has given the explanation that it was because of the news value. And at the same time, it was not a public address as such. It was the Prime Minister was in a way addressing a rally, so it had to carry. And in a defense, they have also said that because other channels were also carrying the same news, you can they have told the Commission that they can cross-check with other news channels as well. Because of the news value, this program was carried. There was nothing other than this for why the DD should be questioned in this regard.
All right, so Doordarshan there putting out its defending its decision there to run the entire content, calling it a value of high news content at this point. We'll have to leave it there, Ayushman. Many thanks for joining us.